Yo, what's happening? This is Real to Real with Dev DeVille. We always broadcasting live from the Sunshine State. This is one half. It's your boy Dev holding it down for the Jits. I got special guests in the building with me right now, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Y'all got to do that yourself, man. Y'all too lit for me to even give y'all an introduction.
Yes, sir. Y'all know what time it is. It's your boy Chillx in here. You know, GME General.
Okay.
What up, it's your boy AJ. You know who I am, know what I mean? Follow me, Good Money AJ.
Yes, sir.
Know what I mean, everywhere.
Hey, man, so Chillx, he is one of our Duval's finest XXL winners, and quite frankly, you know what I'm saying, that song Fire and Rain, you know, it spoke to me, man. You know, can you give me a little backstory on where the song came from, and, you know what I'm saying, with the emotions of storytelling?
So my whole target for this song was basically I needed something to touch the people. I need something to be genuine, real. And the only way I could relate to it is like real issues that's going on around the world. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if you're familiar with the song Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah.
So you know how emotional that was, and that was based on a true story. So basically I just took like pieces of what I really used to go through and put it together. So that song is touching with alcoholism, depression, finding your own demons and overcoming it. So.
Okay, hey, that's what's up, man. Give me a little background of Chillx the artist, you know what I'm saying, where you grew up, where you came from, sir. You know what I'm saying, when you really realized that this music stuff was for you know what I'm saying, can kind of give me an underview of that.
Yeah, I was born in Rochester, New York, and you know, they had a radio station where like people going there and it's freestyle, and in between that I heard a song with Jay-Z.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying, I was like, it's pretty dope. I was about 8 years old around the time.
All right.
So I went and got me a composition notebook, and I started trying to copy, like making sentences rhyme and all that. Man, a week later, my mom found it, ripped it up, and left it on my bed.
Oh,
so
damn.
I had to learn everything. So now I'm like writing music fast. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I'm coming harder. So that started in New York. So my bloodline run all the way down to Florida, man. So I was always back and forth. So when I come to Florida, I'm bringing something different.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's different sound, different vibes. It ain't all just club. You know, I can either touch you with bars, touch you with real music, or I can mix it all up. You know what I'm saying? That's when I became Chillx, the vibe lord.
Yeah.
You know, all these vibes.
I like that. Yes, that. Sir. I got you, man. So let me ask this, man. Who motivated you music-wise, whether it was a specific artist, maybe it was a family member, a girlfriend? Like, where did you get the inspiration to really say, all right, music is my calling?
So that started in school. You know, everybody used to get the little pen and pad.
Yeah, okay, beats. I got you.
So, it was a nerd in there, man. The dude vocabulary was crazy. I think his name was like Ramel. I never forget his name. Dude looked like a straight dork. And he just ripping for like 3 minutes straight, all bars. I said, boy, I gotta do this. So since then, it's been like, you know what I'm saying, everything been kind of coming together, you know what I'm saying? Had a little shorty up there I used to love, and she loved the way I used to rap. She actually gave me the name Chillx, just because how the flow was. So I ran with it. Pow.
I got you.
You know, one day, this is the craziest part, right? So I used to rap, but I was in the streets when I came down to Duval, right? I was rapping, my homeboy said, yo, I know somebody who looking for an artist. And I'm gonna put you on. So when they went up there to the job, and it was him.
Okay.
They dog AJ. So I'm like, he's like, yo, let me hear something straight like that. I didn't know he was from New York too. Okay. So I was like, all right, boom. So I'm rapping straight bars. He was just like, another dude came out, was like, yo, like, you know, that ain't true. I'm like, yeah. And he just, from there, he kind of put me on his wing, and this, man, look, we was making waves. We just making waves, stay connected, man.
Okay.
Been over 10 years, man.
That's what's up. Yeah. Okay, so I hear your perspective. AJ, go ahead and give me your perspective of that, you know, encounter. How did you hear about him, you know what I'm saying? When did you know that was his sound? And specifically, like, what do you look for as a manager, you know what I'm saying? What do you look for in an artist, you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, like, you know, like, I had a homeboy, like me and him, I got, like, the same friends, I think his name was John. Yeah, John. He had John. I knew him, and he kept telling me about his artist. And I said, I bet, yo, just bring him to my job one day. And then he did, and he spit for me. I was like, wow. I was like, yo, this dude is dope. Cause like I was just working with different people at the same time. I'm like, and I called my producer immediately. I was like, yo, DeVille, you got to hear this kid. He's fire. It's something different. I know we can take him to the next level. So he's like, all right, yo, let's set it up. So we set up the studio, came through, and it was just love. I mean, like from there, we just started just going to the studio, banging out. His first project, he did like 27 songs. Like,
but listen, tell him.
Like, he did a whole mixtape in like, how much, like a week?
A week.
Wow.
I didn't leave the studio, bro.
A whole tape in a
he
week?
did a whole mixtape for like a whole week, no cap.
Wow.
And like, this is like 12 years ago.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? So it was like, and I was like, wow, we was like, they locked in, him and my producer locked in, and that was a dope moment. And that was when we dropped I'm That Nigga. I don't know if I can say
curse
it.
on it. Don't worry, you can curse,
okay.
yeah.
He dropped I'm That Nigga. Like, that song went crazy.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Well by storm.
So you know, so from there, you know, since then I knew Chillx had it. I was like, this kid is special. He just needs to be put in the right direction and work with the right people.
All right.
And then yeah, man, me and him been going hard for a long time, you know what I mean? And I definitely think that he got what it takes, and he's the next artist to be up there. Like, he's not one of them artists that you guys go hear and go drop a song or two, an album, and then you don't hear from them. Nah, he's gonna grow into more so being a mogul, you know what I mean? Where he's signing other artists, and where he's gonna put a stamp in the industry.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because his mindset is more than just being an artist. He wants to be a producer, entrepreneur as well. So
triple threat. I got you.
Yeah. So he's building that foundation now. You know what I mean? But me, far as me being the CEO of Good Money Empire, I look for it in an artist. This is what I look for in an artist. You gotta have that hunger. You know, I don't like a lot of artists feel like, oh, I got a manager, I'm gonna do this, and they expect us to handle all this. Our job is to direct and to guide you throughout your career, not to run your career.
I got you. Okay, I see.
So you understand the difference. And some artists get like mixed up. You know what I mean? And they don't know the difference between a manager and a label. You know, so I try to tell artists to do they need to educate themselves. You know what I mean? And because it's different, you know.
I got you.
And like, I want an artist that's going to be hungry and that's willing to work. And I get out there with my artists and I work with my artists.
Okay.
I go out and pass out flyers. I do whatever it takes to get the artist to where it need to be. Yeah. So, you know, that's why me and Chillx had a long-term relationship. And we still together, you know what I mean, working together in 2020. You know, because we both have that work ethic. Okay. Everybody brings something to the table. You know I got you. So that's what I'm looking for in the artist, man. You know, Chillx is dope. He's up next. Yeah. All the up and coming artists, independent artists, make sure y'all listening to the words that this man is saying, because there's nothing but facts on both ends, from AJ and from Chillx, man. I got a 2-part question for you real quick. So I'm going to ask you, manager wise, you know, as someone that's vetted in the music industry, got years underneath your belt, you know what I'm saying? What's been the most difficult thing about being a manager, you know what I mean, as far as the music industry goes? Whether it's dealing with somebody, booking shows, dealing with promoters, things like that. And I'm going to follow that with you, but I want to hear what AJ got to say first. Okay, the most difficult to me, the most difficult thing with me is that if we try and do fair business, let's do fair business, you know? I don't want to do business to where they feel like they don't want to communicate with the management, you know what I'm saying? If because you having a conversation with him, it's cool. I'm with that, you know what I mean? And the same conversation you have with him is me and him have that same conversation. So me and him share that same conversation. So a lot of people try to go around the management, which is cool. You could do that. But at the end of the day, I already know what you did. So, I got you. Because that's loyalty of the artist. You know what I mean? And I just feel like, you know, some people just need to do fair business. I just think that they try to use and abuse these artists, and you know, and that's why I'm here to make sure that don't happen to any other artists. Okay. You know what I mean? All right. Did I answer your question? Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense, man. People are sneaky and shady, trying to do some backhanded business. I don't do shady business. If anybody knows me, they know I do fair business. I keep it 100 with everybody. You know, I don't owe nobody nothing. I got my face clean out here in these streets. You know, I work hard for everything I got right now. So, you know, I'm a type of person, I'm really humble. You know, if you're trying to work and get money, we get money together. It's just that I like to do fair business. That makes sense. So, that makes a lot of sense. Chillx, I'm going to hand that off to you. You know what I'm saying? As an artist, so what has been the most difficult thing that you've encountered? You know, whether it's crazy fans, collabing with artists and things like that. What is the most difficult for you, or the most annoying that you've dealt with? I'm going to be real, like, slightly piggyback on what he said. It's the business side, man. It's like,
it's just crazy out here. The game already, excuse me, the game already oversaturated.
Yeah,
so it makes it harder for artists who like, I'm doing this out of passion. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this to build a foundation for like the next artist I want to bring in. So now you got to jump through all these hoops. You got DJs who capping. You got, you know what I'm saying? It's unreal nowadays. You can't even like be genuine.
I got you.
So now, but they not looking at it like, when we get to the top and y'all gonna need help, what you think's gonna happen?
Yeah.
You already burning bridges, so you should treat people, you know what I'm saying, the way you want to be treated. Like, have respect. If I meet an artist, you know what I'm saying, I got like 5 followers, they music dope and they got passion, I'm going to stay connected with them. I'm not going to step on them or shit on them. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to build with them. So it's like building relationships, man. It's like a big thing to me, man. It's like, I don't even want to meet you if you a crab, if you not genuine. You're not willing to work. I don't even want to talk to you.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people like that, especially in the music industry. A lot of people like to move grimy. So it's good to see 2 solid young black individuals, you know what I'm saying, handling their business and holding it down.
You're right. And like, you know, I know, like you said, they like to move grimy.
Yeah.
I can move grimy too.
I got you.
I
got you, yeah.
Don't get it twisted. I just choose to be honest business because at the end of the day, I'm not in that place no more. I'm to a good place to where I want to do fair business with people. If you're willing to work, you know, let's work. You know what I mean? And like I go by your word.
Okay.
I'm a man of your word.
I got you.
Tell me, AJ, I'm gonna do this and that. All right, cool. I'm gonna hold you accountable for it.
That makes sense. No, that most definitely. And people get away with not being held accountable too often. So it's good that y'all, you know what I'm saying, implement yourselves and make them be responsible for the things that they fucking up. You know what I mean? Facts. So, I want to step away from music real quick. We're gonna double back to it, but I want to know personal life. What you got going on outside? You know what I'm saying? Outside of the music, you know what I'm saying? Was what you got working on right now?
Man, to be honest, man, like this probably gonna tie back. Actually, the music gonna push everything else, but I'm real big into fitness.
Okay.
Like a lot of my music that's gonna come out in the future, you gonna hear stuff, or you probably heard it like where I'm facing death because I have faced death.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I damn near died.
Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
It don't matter, man. It don't matter, man. So it's like people. That's what I'm saying. Like this happens to a lot of people where they have those encounters. So with me, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people don't know I went to the military to get out the streets.
Yeah.
So I like, you know what I'm saying, I recalibrated my life. This man stood by me no matter what. And I told him, I was like, I'm gonna do this, get straight, and when I come back out, I'm gonna hit the ground running.
Okay.
During that process, you know what I'm saying, I was working out, you know what I'm saying, doing good, and boom, heart started failing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was the scariest thing ever. Luckily, my wife was like, stop playing, we going to the ambulance, you know what I'm saying? So we lived like a minute from the hospital. By the time we got there, you know, so I started kind of blacking out.
Wow.
EMT was like, "This not good." He's like, "You don't got no pulse, man."
Wow.
So, you know, so I had surgery and they got me back together. So now it's like I'm not taking anything for granted. You know what I mean? So this fitness is for real. So like you see me on Instagram and all that, I'm gonna build a platform where I'm gonna be teaching people about health and all that, taking care of yourself, because you don't have these second chances, bro. Like once you're gone, that's it. You know what I mean? Luckily, I was able to see my daughter being born and all that, but you don't got these second chances. So stuff like that, I want to do. I want to push that on the youth, for the kids. You know what I mean? I want to get them everything positive. You know what I mean? So I don't really talk about stuff I did wrong in the past because I don't want to shed too much light on that. I want to show them how to be a better version or the best version of themselves in the future. So I stand on that.
That makes a lot of sense, man. That's got to be an eye-opening experience. You know what I'm saying? To go through something like that. You know, it's traumatized. We just lost Kobe. You know what I'm saying?
Prime example, bro. See what I'm saying?
Life is never promised. You know what I'm saying? So definitely do what you can while you got it. And y'all are, you know, living proof of that. AJ, let me ask you the same question. What do you have going on outside of the music, or is it all music for you? How does it operate?
Nah. It's not. I'm an entrepreneur. I have Saucy Kitchen.
Okay,
that's a restaurant.
Yeah, I remember that last time. Yeah,
I have a restaurant. We opening the second one off of San Jose, Mandarin.
Okay,
be open by next week. I do. I have a lot of. I have my hands on a lot of other projects right now that I can't really talk about. But
no problem.
I
understand.
I have a lot of
little
stuff.
Teasers,
but
I got you.
I also I'm talking to my homeboy right here. My homeboy, he trying to get his clothing line going and stuff like that. So I'm focused on that. With him.
Cool.
And then everybody know me from the clubs. I used to have a club out here.
Okay.
I was doing club promotion, like parties and stuff like that. And I do the Streets Watching showcases on series. I don't know if you guys heard of it, but I've been doing that for a while. I just brought that back